It's an extremely hot sunny day here in farm country, and I'm spending the next 48 hours fishing and exploring a river that's been completely taken over by invasive carp. Oh, he ate it. I'll be tent camping overnight on a sandbar, cooking up a hot meal over the fire, and trying to catch one of the last elusive muskie still living in this river. He got it. So come along, this is gonna be crazy. Electric fish barrier. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Absolutely everywhere. Look at this. All these are fish. Look at that. You see all their tails sticking out of the water? That's all fish. None of that's rocks. Right below this dam, there's tons of common, big head, and Asian carp, which 2 of those are invasive still. And as you can see, they have this electric fish barrier to stop them from jumping over the dam and making their way up farther upstream. The light's on, so it means it's active over there. And all of this is all fish. Absolutely absurd. There's got to be 1,000 of them right here. So I'm gonna spend the next 2 days out here, and we're gonna see how many fish we can catch. I'm really interested in seeing if I can catch any of the big head carp, which are filter feeders, but there's a chance that they might hit a lure. So I've got this little Z-Man plastic tube on a small jig head. I'm gonna hop it in front of the face and see if these fish are active. Look at this gar right here. Oh, he got it. Oh, he just got off. There's fish right here in front of me. Oh, dude, he ate it. He ate the lure instantly. Look at that. That was insane. Carp on lures. They said it couldn't be done, but he smoked that thing. Okay, I want to try not to spook everybody else. I want to get him in as quick as possible. On a little tube. No need for corn, no need for worms, even though I brought those. Got him. Anybody who says carp don't eat lures, look at that. He smoked that thing instantly. Not a bad one. There's a lot of them that are triple the size of this in here though. Let's get this guy back, get another one. I'm looking way out there and there's some massive albino buffalo, it looks like. I'm gonna see if I can catch one. Oh, the water's pretty cool. The electric dam doesn't send, oh, there's a pike. The electric dam doesn't send currents through the water, it just sends it so they can't get over there. But look at all these fish right here, this is insane. There's a big gar just sitting here. He tried to eat it. He got it. Oh, lost him. That was fun. There's a big carp right here, watch this. Dropping it right next to him. He turned on it. He ate it. Yep, he ate it. Oh, that's big, that's big. Oh my gosh, it sent a chain reaction. Look at that, right in the top of the mouth. There, that's a little bit of a better one there. That was sick. They all, oh, he's gonna go back. They all just eat straight in front of you. Look at that, on a lure. Well, I'm getting absolutely fried out here by the sun, and we just met 2 subscribers down there, and this is the bait that I'm using here. It's a micro finesse by Z-Man. It's like a little green tube, and I've got on a 1/16 ounce jig head, and we'll drop it right in front of any carp or buffalo here, and they suck it up apparently. I'm not too sure if there's any muskie at this dam here, so I'm gonna spend tomorrow looking at different spots for them. My polarized sunglasses help a ton, but let's get back out there. All my gear is linked in the description, by the way. These little jigs imitate like little bugs or mayflies or something in the water that these carp love. That fish is half white, half black. It's crazy. It's a mixed buffalo. There we go, that one ate it. Oh. Ugh. Well, he's a pretty small one, but we did get a buffalo to eat the lure, so that's cool. Multi-species action. The last one I got to catch here is a Asian or big head carp. That's the ultimate goal for the species. Those guys are native, never kill a buffalo. I'm mostly casting at buffalo, and the reason most of the buffalo aren't going for it is because they're filter feeders. They suck in little plankton. That's why their faces are faced forward and they have their mouths opening and closing, versus the carp, they feed downwards. But a couple of the buffalo will eat out of a pure aggressiveness. Just gotta find the right one. Look at all those buffalo. See all the mouths opening and closing? These are all buffalo. There's gotta be some Asian carp in here too. Oh my gosh. But look at how many there are right there. Oh my gosh. There's a ton of gar sitting right there. It's gonna be sick. Watch this. I need to get closer. Look at this, what's going on here? Look at that buffalo, bleak white. Some of those buffalo are bleach white. There's gar sitting way back in here, watch this. Oh, they spooked. One ate it, one ate it. Oh, it's a little one. Came off. This is snake territory. How has he not got eaten yet? Look at these gar, ready? Here's another one. Ah, so hard to hook. There's a ton of gar back here, a ton of carp. I'm looking for a big Asian carp. I can't find any, but there's probably some sitting up in this school right here. The gar have regrouped. There's one right here. Watch this. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, dang it. Oh, 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 he got it. Yep. Oh my gosh. Another one. Oh my. Okay, what do I do to set the hook for these gar? I mean, this is not the, you want a treble hook ideally, but I've lost 10 of them now. Oh, he ate it. Carp smoked it. Got the hook out of him. Another skinny, disgusting spillway carp. Let's see if there's any fish hanging out back here. I would have thought there'd been more fish down here sitting at the second rapids area where they can sit in this pool. There's about 10 carp in here, but I haven't seen much else. To be fair though, there's about 500 of them up at the dam. That one smoked it, dude. I was not even trying to catch him. What the heck? Well, the buffalo have proven to be much harder to catch than the carp. I was going for a pot of buffalo, but there's probably 5 of them there, and the carp comes over and sucks the whole thing right up. As you can see, this guy freaking inhaled it. Here we go, big buffalo ate it. Yep. Ow. There we go. That's one of the bigger buffalo in this spillway. As you can see, he's got that light color. He stands out like a sore thumb when all the other ones are dark black, but that was sweet. I dropped it right on his face and he smoked it just like all the rest of them do. So buffalo are a native species to the Midwest, so do not kill them if you catch them. You can see how his mouth is faced forward. That's because he's eating plankton all the time. And he's got those 2 nostrils that they don't breathe air, but as you can see how he's sucking up right now, he's trying to filter the plankton through the water and get oxygen by sucking it through his gills. You can feel the suction cup on his mouth right now. Pretty cool. I'll tell you what, there's a ton of fish here right now, and there's always gonna be a ton of fish here, so I'm gonna go take a look with the underwater camera and see how many fish there really are here. And I'm gonna go explore downstream and see what else this river has to offer. There's Asian carp here. I've seen a couple of them, but there's not nearly as many as I thought there were. There's a ton of comments and a ton of buffalo though. The only other species living here is like 2 pike and some gar. We just parted ways with Mason from Big Catch Fishing on YouTube. Check him out if you guys want to. And as much fun as this spillway is, there's many other spots that I gotta try out. If there wasn't that electric barrier, there'd be fish jumping the dam all the time, but the fish are literally trained not to go over it. Well, I'm super thirsty, but I've only brought 1 bottle of water for cooking tonight, so I'm gonna head to a different lake about 5 minutes away. This is a really popular boating lake, but it's the cleanest water in the area, and I can drink from it because I got a life straw. It's a dead largemouth right here. Unlimited free water hack. It's definitely not the best tasting, and it's clean, and you won't get sick from it, so I'll take it. Well, we're fishing on the side of the road now. Gonna see if there's any muskies in here. Little culvert pouring out right here into this pool. This looks nice. Big thanks to Beck for accidentally leaving me his whopper plopper. This is a whopper plopper 110, and even though it's the middle of the day and it's hot out, I think there could still be some muskies that are willing to hit top water in here. Okay, let's give this thing a cast up in there. Since this is a creek, I got a little creek chub swim bait here, so we'll see if this works. Never used this bait before. Let's see what the action is like on it. Let it fall. Oh, nice. So you just pull, let it swim, stop it, just like this. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Dude, one just tried to eat it right there. Oh my gosh, musky just tried to eat it right there. Shoot, I gotta get it back in there. He missed the bait. His first actual cast with this thing. Oh my gosh, he hit it again. He hit it again, but he missed. What is the deal with this? He hit it. Oh my gosh, dude. He hit it 3 times. Hard to believe there's actually muskies living in this tiny little ditch, but I'm gonna go to the next one. That same fish tried to eat me 3 times. He must suck at getting his food. I don't know how he's still alive. Down at another spot here in the middle of literally nowhere, but there is a spillway dumping out down here. This could be good. Well, I have no choice but to cast downstream and reel it up. Dang, well, I thought this looked pretty good. Well, the best looking spot for muskie, there's someone here right now, so I'm planning on hitting that tomorrow. We've got one more muskie spot in mind for today. The wind is coming in, but here's another little side of the road spillway. Oh, look at that. Big buffalo right here, swimming into the culvert. Oh, I just got smashed. What is that? What the heck? It's a channel cat on a swim bait. Alright, he's off. I've never seen a channel cat hit a glide bait before for a hard body swim bait. Well, that's enough of this tiny little ditch fishing for muskie today. I'm gonna pick back up tomorrow when I can get to the good spots. I'm truly out in the middle of nowhere farmland right now. I've got a mile-long hike down to the sandbar that I'm gonna camp tonight. This right here is a deer hunting trail, but there's not anybody on it right now because the town that's close by pretty much has barely any people in it. So all alone out here tonight. Got up to like 90 degrees today. I'm sweating bullets. Oh, here we go. Not too shabby of a little sandbar here. I'll be able to set up camp right here, have a fire, and have a rod out here and see if we can catch some fish while we wait. Tent is all set up. In the state I'm in, it's actually legal to camp on any sandbar as long as it's part of the meandering part of the river. So as you can see, there's the high level, which is right here. So this is sometimes underwater, meaning this is public land and you can camp on this. But I'm exhausted and super hungry. I'm gonna cook up some dinner. Got 2 split shots and some corn on there. If I'm gonna be cooking, I might as well have a rod out. I'm also going to need to gather some firewood. Don't need too much dead wood. Just enough to get my iron skillet hot. Yeah, that should be good. There we go, that'll contain the fire. Just saw a fish jump down there, that's a good sign. Well, for dinner tonight, I've brought this before. It's quick steak, which you don't need butter or anything to cook. You can just throw it right in the pan and it'll cook. And then I've got some not frozen anymore green beans and some frozen mixed berries, or post-frozen mixed berries. There we go. I was having some struggles getting the firewood going, but there's dead flower stalks. They're super lightweight. You'll find them and they're completely white. And I put a bunch of those in. Went up like candy. Candy. There we go. Wow. Set that on there. For those of you who don't know, quick steak is pretty much just grinded up sirloin. Well, the fire's dying out, but the pan is still extremely hot. So I'm gonna make some blackened corn, and I really only need to warm up these veggies. My food's almost done, so for seasonings, I brought some honey and cilantro, and as well as some red pepper flakes and some Cuban-style citrusy garlic seasoning. It's gonna be good. Trust. Look at that. Come on now. Everything's delicious. I'm gonna crisscross applesauce right next to this rod, and hopefully someone's gonna take it. Clear that like nobody's business. For dessert, I've got some delicious cold berries. Some honey on here would be even better. Don't have soap, but it'll keep the animals away. Quick little tip for carp fishing: to make your bait more appealing, put your corn all the way up under your line too. Put it past your hook, and there'll be more there. It's always worked for me to attract more fish. Fish on. It's not big, but it is a fish. Oh. Goodbye, my friend. I know for a fact, though, whatever was jumping down there is not a channel cat. Channel cats don't jump. Luckily, there isn't any bears or wolves out in this area, but tonight we could have an encounter with a raccoon, a deer, or there's coyotes out here too that come down to the water to sip. Got another one. Dang it, dude. Well, I'm probably gonna put the rod away now. Well, I don't have a sleeping pad, but the sand right here is actually pretty soft, so I'm gonna be pretty comfortable tonight. I do have a blow-up pillow though. There was just a fat bullfrog croaking over there. It's about 9:20 p.m. right now. I have nothing to do but wait for the sun to get darker and darker and darker until I can go to sleep. So it's really hot. It's only gonna get down to 73 degrees tonight, so I'm probably just gonna have to sleep with my shirt off on top of my sleeping bag, but it's a nice summer night, so I'll see you guys in the morning. It's 10:30 at night and there's people up on my car. Who the heck goes for a hike at 10:30 at night? It was 4 missionary students from Omaha who apparently just wanted to take a night wade in the river at 10:45 at night. Came right down by my tent, and I went out and talked to them. That was not very quality, I'm not gonna lie. Randomly 4 people come in and start wading in the river right in front of me here. There was a beaver all night long. That if you know what a beaver tail sounds like when hitting the water, it's like someone's throwing a cannonball in there. All night long, all throughout this, he was doing that, trying to get me to leave or something. That combined with the hot temps made it really hard to sleep in here, but I have a massive thunderstorm that's headed right towards me right now, so I gotta pack up and get out of here. All right, I gotta go. This storm came out of nowhere. It didn't say it was gonna rain until like 4 p.m. Look, this whole thing just came over me. It's been thundering and lightning. Made it. I'm not sure how long it is until this storm's gonna hit, but I think I'm gonna go try to catch a muskie right before it happens. Here's a little cheeky little spillway. This is that last muskie spillway that they can be here. There can also be walleye here. Oh my gosh, I just got smoked. I just got hammered. Oh, look it, there's fish chasing something up shallow right there. Oh my gosh, what was that? Was that a muskie? Just smashed it right there. One pull in the side water. I think I just got hit right there. I had one hit from a muskie over there, and then I might have had another one in the middle. They could not be muskie though. I could be mistaken. They could be all walleye and pike and bass and stuff, but that's the trickiness of it. Are they muskie Is there still any elusive ones left in this river? Fish have 10,000 casts for a reason. I'm gonna give this spot another dangle. I'm gonna try throwing my broken Savage Gear foreplay from last video. Oh my gosh! Just got smashed right here, right in the tube. First cast with the foreplay. He got it. Oh, it's a little pike. Okay. I think this is the same pike that was in the tube yesterday and tried to eat my other bait. Well, this tiny pike living in an absolute ditch, like an actual ditch on the side of the road. Thank you for the eat though, buddy. Back you go into your tube. I came back to the dam. I want to see if I can get any musky here, and the fish have all regrouped, and this is just ridiculous once again. Look at this. They're all just stacked right there. Big gar. It's a big gar right there. I gotta catch him. Well, there's way bigger gar in here than I knew there was, so I've got a little jerkbait tied on, and these gar are so gullible they just eat anything you throw in front of their face. I'm gonna see if I can get a big one. Look at all of them. You spook one, you spook them all. Look at that down there. That is fish creating that wave. That's not current. Gotta sneak up on the gar. Here's a bunch of gar. Oh, he got it, he got it. There we go. There we go, I got one. Jerkbait, first cast. Oh my gosh, you smoked it. There you go. If I wanted to, I could fish here all day again and catch a million carp, a million buffalo, and gar, but so I'm probably just gonna catch one more carp on the lure just for the fun of it, and we'll head out. There's some carp feeding back in here. I'm gonna drop the lure on them. So many of them back here. This is craziness. They'd probably all demolish corn instantly, but it's way more fun to try to get them with lures. Oh my gosh, there's tons of them right here. There's a giant right here. Oh, he ate it. Oh, that was sick. Look at that, chain reaction. He lunged forward like a foot to eat that thing. That was awesome. Look at that, on a lure, so sick. There we go, you're free. Well, I'm gonna put the rod down and give these fish a little bit of a break here. That was awesome. Even though it was a carp, that was pretty awesome. He swam a foot and then entirely inhaled my lure, which is not everyday occurrence that's happening with that species. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this this past 2 days here fishing an invasive river, basically just full of carp and buffalo and big head and gar and all kinds of stuff. It was really fun. You can come here, but you can't bow fish and you can't snag, so you got to get them on lures. All the bait and gear that I've used in this video is linked in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please drop a like below, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.